Hello, everyone. Happy Mondays. Um, right, we're back. I was actually in Glasgow this weekend for a weekend of music, friendship, and just, it's like a fantastic city, Glasgow. I really like going there. Everyone's so caring, and, it's just a beautiful place to go to, a beautiful city. I also went to four different gigs. Um, this weekend. Three, 4 gigs in 3 days, and the last one was absolutely amazing. And today's guests are actually I went to see them last night. I do apologize. It's 24 minutes after 6 o'clock here in the UK. We're a bit late, but it's 24 minutes after 1 o'clock in the morning in Manila. I hope some of you are still awake, my dear friends in the Philippines. Yeah, uh, they've just released my guest for today. There are two drummers, although in the band there's only one drummer and one singer, but both of them are actually drummers. And they've released a new album and they did a tour of the UK. I'm sure they're very tired, but I'm so grateful that they said yes to guesting on Ask the Drummer today, and they're here now. So, my dear friends, please welcome Grace and Eva Tedeschi. Yay! The chords, my dear friends. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And how awesome was yesterday's gig?
Oh, it was so much fun.
Good. I love that.
That was absolutely incredible. And I think everybody was just saying the same things, how much you've grown and like your confidence have grown. Because was
Yeah.
it your first time that you did the gig? Was it mono as well?
Yeah, it was supporting the Vaseline in 2023, November.
Yeah.
So,
So that gig last night it really felt like a hometown gig.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. It was so good, and I want to say I'm really sorry that I had to leave early because I had to catch my bus back to
Okay.
Manchester. So I hardly said hello to the two of you, but I really want to say thank you so much for agreeing to do Ask the Drummer. I know Grace said before because you're so young, and we wanted to talk about your drumming history, and you've only started 2 years ago, so you feel like there's not much history there, but you've done so much
Yeah.
in 2 years, haven't you? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we've done quite a lot of gigs in the past, like 2.5 years actually.
Yeah.
So about
Yeah.
2.5 years we've done. Oh wait, how many gigs have we done? I don't know.
Loads. I don't know how many.
It seems like every indie pop band you've supported them.
Yeah. Our favourite bands as well.
Yeah, your favorite bands. And not many people know this, but you, Ava, you're also a drummer.
Yes.
Yes.
We've
But
both been drumming since we were 6. So a long time.
yeah, I actually Googled that today and I'm really, really impressed by it. But anyway, so welcome to Ask the Drummer. Episode 185 is all about you, Grace and Eva Tedeschi. It's such an unusual name, Tedeschi.
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, most people say Tedeschi, but it's actually Tedeschi. It's Italian, so it's
Oh,
actually
Tedeschi. Right, okay.
Everybody always says that anyway.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have Googled it and say how to pronounce the name.
That's okay. It's fine.
And I believe you're from a musical family because I've seen someone's post before, and I'm sure it says there that your dad used to be in a band, or he's a musician himself.
It was our dad's dad that used to be in a band.
Oh,
Back in what was that? Was it like the 60s? I think.
I don't know.
I don't think they were very big, but they were on a. What was the record label they were on?
Yeah,
I cannot
they were
remember.
actually. They were on Polydor Records.
Polydor. Okay. Yeah. Do you remember the name of the band?
Studio 6.
Studio Six.
They're
So
really
it's
good, actually.
so it's not so your dad's dad. So your
Yeah.
grandfather, he was a musician, and is he still alive, or is
No.
he no? So was he Italian?
I think
Yeah.
like I think maybe his dad or someone
No, he was.
there was Italian.
He is.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We
Yes.
didn't really know him, so we don't really know much about him.
But you were born and grew up in right, in Inverkip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So not in Italy. You've not been.
No.
No.
Alright. Um, I don't. I have to be honest with you. I don't really know Inverkip, and what I normally do is I look it up, and I always look for famous people who came from a certain place, and I believe there's not many musicians from Inverkip.
No.
But the one that
It's literally the tiniest little village. Like there's not many. Well, there's a musician up the street. They're in a band, but not really the same type of music. But there's not many. There's not a big music scene in the little village.
yeah, because the one that a famous person apparently is an 18-year-old. This was from the 17th century. It's like Marie Lamont. So it's like I think she was a victim of the Inverkip witch trial, which I didn't.
Yes,
really know.
the Witches of Inverkip.
Yeah, the Witches of Inverkip.
I
Yeah.
remember learning about that in
Yeah.
primary school.
Same.
We have a history of witches.
Oh God. So that's what Inverkip is actually known for. They are
The Witches of Inverkip. Yeah.
the witches of Inverkip. Okay. There's so Inverkip is part of the Inverclyde area, and apparently I've heard of her name before, Lena Zavaroni, who's from Greenock. She's probably the only famous musician from that area where you are. But it's gonna change now. Now that the chords are here, so maybe in 5-6 years time, if someone saw like Google famous people from Inverkip, then you may. Right. So you mentioned earlier you've been drumming since 6. Both of you have been drumming since 6 years. Since you were 6 years. Who's older?
Me.
Oh, okay. So you're older than Eva. So what how old were you when you started drumming, or did you start at the same time?
I started when I was properly when I was 6. I went to drumming lessons with Leslie McLaren, and I went there for years. But it all started because my parents got me a little toy drum kit for Christmas.
Okay.
And I just would not leave it alone. I loved it. So they were like, yeah, let's get her some lessons. So I went to drumming lessons for years. And then when Eva was about 4, she was doing guitar lessons in the space just next to me in drumming. So she decided when she was 6, I also want to do that. So we both were drumming.
Because we had an acoustic drum kit in our room. So I just started playing it. I was like, actually, no, I'm going to ditch guitar and I want to start drumming. So then I was doing drumming for ages.
So you've only got one kit that's being shared between the two of you. It's not like both of you have a kit.
No.
Because I was going to say, I mean, what's it like at your house with 2 girls playing drums?
We had the acoustic up for quite a while, and it was so loud.
Eva played The Clash one time so loud and so hard that she knocked a shelf down off the wall. And what did the neighbours must think? Honestly, she was about 7 or something then, so she's an insane drummer.
Yeah, we have quite different drum
Yeah,
strings,
I think so.
But yeah, so yeah, we had the big acoustic, and that was really loud, obviously, in the shelf.
Yeah.
And then we got a wee electric one, which was a bit better, but it just wasn't as good. But
Is
yeah.
it louder? That's the louder than the acoustic kit, obviously, or is it not?
It's weird though because when you hit them, it's like because they're rubber. It's like
it's a big.
it's
doof.
a weird like noise.
So it is
Yeah.
really
It's
loud
still
still.
really loud.
How close is your nearest neighbor, or is it a bit?
Onto the side of the house.
Oh
Like attack.
Have you ever had complaint from your neighbors, or they just?
No, we actually met them on the train one time, and we were like, the noises of the guitar and the drums don't bother you, does it? And he's like, no, it's fine. So we're like, oh, great.
We're like,
excellent.
is
We'll
it
turn it
loud?
up.
And he's like, yeah. It's really loud.
Okay, well that's good though, because I think some of the drummers have been on the show. They've said that they have to keep it down and they have to sort of like play certain times of the day so that the neighbors will
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, we did play certain times of the day. We don't really play after like 7, 8 o'clock. 'cause
Yeah,
it's too
but
late.
I think now that being in a band, we don't play the drums as much in the house. We have a rehearsal room, so we can just make as much noise as we want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So both of you have had drumming lessons, and your tutors, Leslie. I'm actually trying to get her on Asta Drummer as well because I know that she plays in Snow Goose.
Yeah.
And in fact, when I was doing my script, I keep seeing drummers that either have been on the show or have been trying to get on the show. I don't know if you know Mick Grant. He's from your area. Yeah, Mick Grant is the drummer of the Stone Roses, Rennie. The drummer of the Stone Roses, Rennie. He had a band before. He sang. So the drummer was Mick Grant at the time. So I was trying to get him as well. And I know he's when I went to Guruk that time, I met him, and he's the one who told me that he's from that same area as the viewers.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And then Leslie McLaren as well, because he told me about Leslie McLaren, but I didn't realize she's actually your tutor.
Yeah.
She's your drum teacher. And do you still? You don't go there now, do you? Because I think it was like a rock school, or something like that she was doing.
Yeah, we stopped going to lessons a few years ago, because like we were there for a really long time. We didn't really need lessons anymore. We were just kind of going for fun and stuff. But we were kind of just taking up space for people who wanted lessons. So we're like, we better leave now. But yeah, Leslie put on a kind of rock school thing that people can go and they can make bands and things. It was basically for people who wanted to be in bands and couldn't finding it hard to get into a band. So she made a rock school and people came in and they joined bands and stuff, but we ended up just the two of us and it worked out really well.
But who decided that you, Grace, will play the drums and not Eva? How did you?
It was a long argument.
Was it? I don't even remember.
You didn't want to sing at first.
Yeah, I did not want to sing. I didn't ever think I'd be singing. I've never like sang in my life or written. Yeah, I was playing. I remember playing a guitar. I remember I got a guitar for my birthday, and I started playing guitar again. And so I think I just.
You went into rock school wanting to learn and play guitar, but then when you realised that we were going to be in a band, you were like, wait, I want to play the drums. I don't know how to play guitar. But then it worked out because you learned really quickly.
I didn't know how to play very well. Yeah.
So who decided then? Was it you wanted to play the drums? Do you play the guitar as well, Grace?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not as good, but I can play it.
And you sing? Do you sing as well?
No. She sings very, very good though, but she just won't.
I don't.
Yes,
I don't.
Have you ever thought about maybe switching as part of your set? That maybe
we have actually.
We've thought about it, but
yeah.
I don't know.
maybe one time.
Yeah, you should do, because bands like a certain race, they do that.
Yeah.
So part of their set is every single member of the band will do a different instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the drummer will then maybe play bass or something, and then the bass player will either sing or something like that. So I'm really looking forward to like do the switch, and then bass will play the guitar and sing. And then and then we can see you ever play the drums as well. But at the moment, because you're very busy with the chords, do you also have another band that where you play the drums? Because I remember your mom at Glasgow's Pop, she was saying something like, or is that something that you're not supposed to say?
I think we can now, kind of.
Some people know. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a secret.
It's a bit of a secret.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Eva and I are in another band with someone else. We won't say who. That can be kept a secret. But we're in a hardcore punk band where Eva plays drums. See, this is like Eva's crazy hardcore punk band is so good. We do have songs where we switch around though. So Eva will play
I play bass on one song, but all the other songs I play drums on.
And I play bass. So
oh wow.
It's very different.
It's very different from the chords.
Okay, so is this something that we can look forward to in the near future, or is it still
in the very near future? Actually.
In the very near future.
In the very, very near future. But that's a secret too.
Okay. Oh wow, that's incredible. I mean, is that the reason why you were wearing a Bad Brains t-shirt yesterday?
Maybe.
Because well, there are a few people who also like noticed it. Because I was talking after you said, I was talking to a few people. It's like, did you see that t-shirt? Bad Brains.
I do. I'm such a big hardcore punk fan. I actually only really got into it like last year, I think. But I was like, oh, this is great. Why have I not been listening to this the whole time? It's so good. But I think people are really shocked by it because we're so like, the music we play is so nice and and sparkly, and then there's just hardcore punk. It's like,
but you can tell that there is a punk influence there.
Yeah,
I mean, I saw it, like I think it's I can't remember the name of the song now, but it was so fast. And I was thinking, God, she must be really tired. Strumming so fast, and then when you're strumming so fast as well. And you were doing this for how many nights was the tour? Was it like
I think it was
12? Yeah, 12
nights.
12.
Yeah, I think one of the nights Grace was like, Eva, do you think we could maybe not play the Parquet Courts cover? I'm like really tired. And I was like, no, we have to.
But honestly, it gets easier. It gets easier as you go on. People might think like playing it so much makes you tired, but it honestly makes it so much easier.
You need to build the muscle.
I know, I think I've like got so much more muscle than I did before the tour.
But I'm gonna ask you this because I remember one of the drummers that I had on the show. What he said was the advice that he gives to people who want to be drummers: wear protection, like ear protection. So, do you do that? Do you make sure that you protect your ears?
No, I mean, I always forget. I never do. I'm always told by every musician I meet, like, oh, remember to wear earplugs, and I just never do.
You did for a wee bit and then just kind of gave up.
Yeah, because I forget. I'm really bad for it.
I mean, I could understand that because when I go to gigs, I see people with earplugs, and I was so like thinking, there's no point. I mean, what's the point of being?
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
To feel it. But then I suppose they're right, though. You do have to protect. Your so you've got to, hopefully. So right. So talking about your new album, because I've got it here. I haven't actually played it yet because I only got back today. So it's this one, and so it's still in the plastic sleeve. So it was produced by Johnny Scott.
Yes.
Of Churches. I know. I love yeah, because he's already been on as the drummer as well.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen him play in Churches, but he played it with the Vaselines one time, and I remember seeing him in Manchester, and I thought, God, he's so cool. It was
He's so cool,
so
yeah.
good. He's such a good drummer.
Yeah.
So, how did you get involved, or how did you? Was it you who chose the producers of the album, or were you approached by Johnny?
Yeah, it was actually one of our earlier gigs. Simon Liddell from Frightened Rabbit. He came up to us and was like, "Oh, I really love your music. I'm really interested in maybe recording you." And we were like, "Oh, that would be great. That would be so good." And then that kind of
he's in a band. Yeah, he's with Poster Paints with Carla, who has also helped us a lot. So kind of made a connection there.
And then from Simon Liddell came Johnny, who also records and does stuff. So they came together to help us with our singles.
Yeah.
And they recorded our singles and mixed it and everything. And then because they turned out so good, we were like, "This is great. Can you do our album?" So they were like, "Of course, we'll do your album." That's yeah.
Because we all just got along really well as well. Yeah. Like, we were just really, really nice, and like they just got our sound.
They completely understood what we wanted our album to sound like.
Yeah,
so perfect. Yeah.
Has he ever been to your gig? Because I mean, I've never, I haven't been to all your gigs, but I would have thought that when I saw that he produced the album, was he there last night?
He wasn't there last night. He's actually in LA at the minute. He moved to LA, so he's not here, but he has been to gigs in the past. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. So is he there permanently now? He lives in
LA. I think he's recording stuff up there as well.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I haven't asked you then. Why the chords?
Because we love corduroy clothes. So Grace had like a cord jacket. When we were trying to figure out the name, Grace had like a cord jacket on. I had a cord dress, and we're like, wait, we could just call each other the cords because we love corduroy clothes and stuff.
Okay, so it's corduroy. Because do you know when you played in Manchester, that particular night, there's another band called the Chords.
Yeah, we saw that.
Like a band from the late 70s, early, like a mod band.
They're doing a reunion tour, weren't they?
Yeah.
Well, they were also playing the same night as you.
Oh no!
They were at this venue called Rebellion in Manchester, and you were at Camera in Chiltern. Because I remember when we were, because I worked at King B Records in Manchester, in Chiltern, which is just a few minutes away actually from where you were, where the venue was. And then we were talking about the Chords, that, you've got to go and see the Chords. They're playing there in Chiltern at Lloyd and Platt. And then this customer was all like saying, "Oh, God, oh yeah, I love the Chords and everything." And then we just realized then he was talking about the old Chords. When we said this sisters are absolutely amazing, and then said, "What sister?"
Sisters.
But did you know about this band? But this one it's not just CORDS. This is like the chord, like music chord. Yeah. And then when we said about the date, and they said, "Oh yeah, they're playing." Are you talking about the same one? Because it's the same night. And then someone just said, "Well, if you're going to see one of them, make sure that you go and see the right one. Don't just put the Chords Manchester and then maybe see."
Oh no. Now I'm thinking how many people wanted to go to the Chords gig and got our gig.
Oh my God.
It's so funny, not
many.
I feel like that different.
How was the Manchester gig, by the way?
That was so fun.
Yeah.
That's a new event.
From it being so loud. I'm always asking for more guitar. I'm like, more guitar, please. And then Manchester, my aunt was like, no, and then it just blew up.
The smell of it was crazy. I was like, is that on fire?
Oh, really?
Electrocuted or something.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, he.
I'm looking forward to my colleague telling me about it because he's a big fan of yours. I've got to say, I'm so happy because when I saw you the first time last year, I told him because he's a big fan of indie pop, indie pop music. He goes to a lot of indie pop festivals and this. So I told him about the chords. I said to him, "You're gonna love these two girls. I mean, the music is absolutely amazing." So he went on YouTube and Googled it and Bandcamp as well, and he absolutely adored your music. And
Oh.
he was there with his wife, and I think other friends as well. And that time when I was at when I was at the shop, I knew it wasn't sold out yet. But he's been telling all the customers because he was playing your album. He's
Yeah, we heard from Josie.
Yes.
Josie came back and was like, "We went into this record shop down the road and your album was playing." And we were like, "Oh my god!" And then my mum was like, "Yeah, that's the one that Anna works in. We were gonna go, but we didn't have any time." But yeah, we heard it.
and that's what because that's what I've been doing all day that Saturday. So it was last Saturday, not this last Saturday because I was in Glasgow last this weekend, but the Saturday last we were just playing your album all day long, and every time a customer, because someone would say, "Oh, what's that you're playing?" What's that? And then we would just say, "Oh, they're playing Jolton." It's like you've got to go and see it. And then the next thing I know, it's already sold out. It was like,
Oh my gosh, that's so cool!
Oh my god.
so I'm really looking forward to him telling me all about it. And I didn't realize that you actually there was like like you blew up one of their internet. Oh, you.
I think we deafened everyone that night.
So, I mean, you've got to make sure that the sound people, because they're at every gig, the sound people are very very important because they're the ones who make sure that everything goes okay. And
Yeah.
the one at Mono, she's brilliant.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's really good.
She
yeah.
did one of our gigs before as well, and it was amazing. And Hug and Pint.
She actually
Yeah.
recorded us as well,
Yeah.
our set, and it was great.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
really-
But I just thought, well, the louder the better.
Yeah, exactly.
um, Homework said because Homework supported you, and I remember they said that one of your first gigs you supported them.
Yes.
It was at their EP launch in April 2024.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
So we thought it was so sweet. We didn't even think about it then, but when we asked them, it's like full circle. We were like, "Oh, you come support us for our album launch," and we supported Homework for their EP launch. It's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Well, I
just-
saw Homework. I saw Homework for the first time at Manchester Pop Fest, and I saw Liz. Liz
She's a
Quirk.
great drummer.
Yeah, she's amazing, and I don't know what happened because I sent him an email, and then apparently she didn't get it. But yeah, I would really like her to go, be on the show as well because I think she's absolutely amazing. But I've noticed that because 4 gigs I went to in Glasgow this weekend, 3 of them have female drummers because the Beta's got Hazel Morrison, and then of course Liz and God, what's that? Yeah, so Liz Quirk, and then you. It's a bit of there's a history there of female drummers in Glasgow, isn't there? I mean, from the Pastels with Katrina Mitchell and the shop assistants. Are they like your influence and your inspiration?
Definitely,
Yeah, definitely. Shop Assistants mainly is like my absolute favourite band and drumming. I love it all. Everything.
Yeah, me too.
They're just-
I really love her drumming style. It's really like it's just so simple, but like there's so much going on. It's just great. I just love that.
like it's very simple, but every song doesn't make you go like, "Oh, that sounds the same." It's just
Yeah.
so good. Like everything about it just fits so well, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, your songs, they're all like fast, but they're like really sweet songs. they're, all, they're all sweet, and I think in one of the articles I've read about you, so you write happy, sad songs. And
Yeah.
I remember there's a quote. I don't know if you've seen the movie Sing Street.
Yeah.
Yes. I love Sing Street.
Like,
it's one of my most favorite films. And there's a quote that says, "Love is happy sad." I don't know if you remember that.
That's actually where I got the like happy sad from. I was like, oh, that's great. Like The Cure, which is like my all-time favorite band ever. I just love that they do such happy sad songs. Like,
yeah. So you're really writing about love, if you think about it. Well, first time I saw you, I remember was last year, and it's John Kavanagh's 20th anniversary.
Yes.
The Flying Duck, I think.
Yes.
That was a good night,
yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I think that was the first time. But I've been seeing your name, like the chords, because, like I said, every indie pop band is like, it seems like you and Otto Camper, they're all almost. Oh, the chords. Oh, Otto Camper.
I know everybody always comes up to us at gigs and is like, "I've seen you about 5 times in the past 2 weeks. What's going on? You're everywhere."
But it's good though, because I know that it's not that I'm saying that some bands or some artists just get it so like quite easily, but you've been doing like a lot of hard work, touring and then supporting all these bands. Do you not feel tired?
I mean, yeah, but it's just so much fun that it's like, who cares?
I feel like I always feel tired, and before I go on, I'm a bit like, oh, I'm quite tired, and then I'm on stage playing, and I'm like having a great time, and after, it's just like dead exciting, so it kind of weighs out the tiredness.
Yeah, I think I'm always tired afterwards, but like when the gig is like happening, I'm just completely fine, because I think because I'm like excited and ready.
And it's the music that gives you so much energy as well. I mean, I don't play, I only go to gigs, but every time I'm at a gig, it's just all the energy, I never feel tired. But I just want to say hello to Johnny. Johnny's another drummer, and he's a young drummer as well from Manchester. And it's good that he's joined us. So hello, Johnny. And Johnny is actually the nephew of, I don't know if you're a big fan of the Stone Roses.
Yeah, I actually just bought an album.
Well, Johnny is Manny's nephew. So
no way.
Yeah. So he's a brilliant drummer. If you get his band is called Concrete Club. Concrete Club. So if you get a chance to check it out or just search for YouTube videos, Johnny is the drummer. But anyway, so going back, thanks Johnny. Anyway, by the way, so that first gig, so you've been doing lots of gigs by that time, and I finally saw you for the first time, and I thought, oh wow. These girls are absolutely amazing. But one thing I've noticed though is you've already got like a fan base there. A lot of them are like those indie pop fans that I told my my colleague about this. This must be what Amelia Fletcher sounded like when she was younger, because coming from the Philippines, I never got to any of those gigs. I never got to see any of those indie pop bands live, so I have no idea what it was like in the 80s, in the 90s. But it almost it feels like,
wish I was there.
It feels like I'm seeing it now, what it was. I hope you don't mind what it was like in the 80s with what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, we kind of want to sound like that. Like that's what we're going for. But yeah, someone said when we played, who was it? I think it was actually Charlotte from Josie when we played Shop Assistant. She was like, "This is the closest I'll get to seeing Shop Assistants." So it's like really, I like that. That's what it is like for other people as well to hear.
We've got a lot of, you just took me back to my childhood,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
being a teenager.
To do.
Yeah.
So, that's what I've heard. That I'm sure that so many like fans and looking, especially in Sheffield, in Glasgow last night. I think it's this. There are more young people there because it's a hometown gig. So I bet a lot of them are your friends, or maybe you've known them and so on. So there are more young people there. But in Sheffield, I've noticed it. It's like a lot of these people here. They're like indie pop bands from the old days.
Yeah.
But they're really enjoying your music. So you've got like a ready-made fan base there. And I've realized that when you started, you've got this DIY thing that you've posted things on Bandcamp, and it's all just yourself with producing it, or is that right?
Yeah, it was our dad recorded us in mono one time
Yeah.
we were live, and then he uploaded it to Bandcamp. So, yeah.
And I think that's what people like as well. It's not like major companies, so like getting you there and making sure that. I mean, I'm not saying like Taylor Swift like or something, but but it's very much like in the old days, and but giving it a 21st century feel, because it's so refreshing seeing the two of you. Yeah, and then the second time, I think the second time I saw you was at the Creeping Bent 30th anniversary, and there you were singing with the older generation. I mean, sometimes I feel bad saying the older generation.
That was amazing. That was like,
that was really cool.
The best thing ever. It was awesome.
Yeah, because you did a song with Katie Lironi.
Yes.
Fizz Bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're already fans of these songs?
Yeah, we were quite big on the like obviously we were really big on the shop assistants, and getting to play with David Keegan was
insane.
And like I was just like, wait, what is happening right now?
I still can't believe it happened. Like,
I know.
It didn't feel real.
Yeah, and just everyone there, we were just like, this is weird. Like what are you doing here? It was so crazy. It was so cool.
Yeah. I mean, I know this is very much like a family affair. What's it like being in the band with a sister? With I know your mom and dad, they're always there as well, supporting you.
Yeah, it's good. I think it's
easier. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's much better, but I don't really have like reference. But I think it is much easier because we do like want the same things. Like that we either agree on things really, really easily, or we just disagree on things really easily. So it's just like 50-50. It's like super good and super easy, or it's super difficult.
Yeah, because we're so similar, we mainly have all the same ideas and always go for the same things as well. So it's like it's really easy to just have both of our ideas and similarities just come together.
But
because people are like, why do you not have a bassist, or you need a bassist? We're like, we don't know, because it's just the
two of us.
Yeah, it's just us. It's fine.
Well, during this tour, did you ever fight? Or did you ever?
No.
Actually, no.
No?
Not the whole tour. We did when we get back.
Yeah.
No, not at all the entire tour, which is actually really surprising.
You've got another sister, right? There's 3 of you. So she doesn't want to be in the band, or
no? She's really not very interested in music. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I think she's sort of rebelling. She's not really into the same music as us. She has picked up the ukulele. She's in the past she's asked me to teach her some bass,
Yeah.
But she gave up on that pretty quickly.
That could have been good because she could play the bass then. She could play the bass guitar. A complete, 3-piece band. Yeah. And what about your mom and dad? Are they do they tell you, okay, don't, I don't know, you don't drink, do you, or whatever? You don't do any of that.
I mean, I do sometimes, just like at a gig or something.
Yeah.
But Eva doesn't. She's only 17.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So it's not like after the gigs you're partying and then it's like no.
No, not really. No, we usually just go home and crash out.
Who does all the songwriting? Is it both of you or?
It's mainly Eva. Eva is the songwriter. I cannot write songs very well. I don't know how you do it. It's so tricky.
But Grace wrote "Weird Feeling," which is one of people's favorites. Actually, they said, but she keeps quiet about it.
Oh, but it's written. It's there in the album. It's credited that
it's really good songwriting as well.
Yeah. But all the drum parts. Do you have?
We do.
Well, I mean, what do you call it? Like drum riffs or drum beats?
I don't know. Drum beats.
Drum beats.
Yeah. The drum parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mainly I do it. Eva does.
I tell you what to do, and then you do it, and then you can just make it your own. So both of our ideas just kind of come together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of just do everything.
Yeah.
Really.
So when you write a song, when you've got is it the lyrics first, or is there the guitar first or the drum first, or?
It's usually a guitar part first. But sometimes I can have some lyric ideas and then write it down, and then get a guitar part and then finish the rest of the lyrics. So
yeah,
it's a bit all over the place, but.
But being a drummer yourself, do you already have an idea, or do you already have? Do you know what you want it to sound like, and then you just tell Grace?
Yeah, usually Eva will come to me with some ideas, and then I'll kind of add on to that.
Yeah,
and then we'll both kind of work together with the entire song and add to it.
Because we have quite different drum styles as well. When we put it together, it can be really good because Grace can do some of her style that she likes, and I can give her some of my style ideas. So but it works really good as well.
Yeah, maybe that's one of the advantages of being sisters. And you still live together, right? You're still in. Yeah. So maybe I just think that it's one of the advantages of it is because you're so close that if you come up with something, you can easily just tell each other.
Yeah. And we're always together for rehearsal as well, so it's easy to just be like, okay, we've got rehearsal, then let's go. Instead of more band members, when are you free and everything.
Yeah, of course. That is right. Living in the same place, and then of course when you feel like you want to do rehearsals, then you can just go at the same time. Is it always your dad will take you there? How far is the rehearsal studio?
It's about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not far at all. Usually it's just okay, rehearsal is 2 till 4 Tuesday, and then on Tuesday we'll get up, we'll go.
Our mum will drive.
Yeah, our mum drives. And then us two will go in and practice for a couple hours, and then we'll just come home and do everything.
Your album, this was a joint Slumberland Records. They're American company, aren't they?
Yeah.
And Skepwax, which is Amelia Fletcher's and Rob's. How did you get involved with them, or was it them who contacted you and said that?
It was Slumberland that. No, it was who did it first. doesn't matter. But they both contacted us and was like, "Oh, we're really interested in putting out your album." And we were like,
of course, we were like, absolutely, yes. Because they're our favorite. Like Slumberland Records was where I found most of the bands that I love, like by myself.
Yeah.
So Slumberland became my favorite for me, and obviously we love Heavenly and Phil Gosh and Amelia and Rob. So
yeah,
yes, it was such like an amazing record labels to be on. We're so excited.
So are you have signed to the label or to the record company, or is it just this one that you're going to be releasing through that?
Yeah, we're not signed to anyone, are we?
No, they're just putting it out.
Okay, because I think for most bands in the past or in the 80s, they'll have like a 6 or maybe 5 record deal contract or something like that. So it's nothing like that.
No, nothing like that. No.
Because last night and also during the tour, because I saw you in Sheffield and then I saw you last night in Glasgow, there are songs that didn't make it to the album.
New ones.
Yeah, so is there going to be a second one that you're thinking of releasing soon or not yet?
We have some recording plans for next year. We've not quite got a full second album yet, but we definitely will have soon. So we do have some plans for a second album and recording next year.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I shouldn't really ask for a second album because it just came out. The first one just came out and we toured it. And I know that you've still got more gigs to do this year. One of them is with Jerry Love as well.
Yes.
It's like, I mean, that's the thing that I've got in common with your mom, you know, our love for Jerry Love. So, so this is going to be a special gig, but it's Halloween, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a Halloween one, and it's going to be in Paisley.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And we're going to be dressing up as well. We have to figure out a costume. We've been trying to figure out.
You have no idea what we're going to
be.
I was talking to you when I was in Sheffield. I was talking to your mum about it because, I mean, Halloween is not my favorite time of the year. I don't know because maybe I've seen way too many horror films that I find Halloween. Sometimes you don't know who's just wearing a costume.
Oh no!
Or who's the real deal? And then they're all just. but that one is actually Sue Shields from the Soup Dragons.
Yeah,
that's his production, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wish I could go, but I mean, I know that Jerry loves DJing. He's not playing a set though.
No.
And apart from that one, have you got any more plans for this year? Any more gigs?
We're playing the Tin in Coventry next month, with the Primitives. I think that's 2 dates in November.
Yeah.
And we're supporting the Pains of Being Pure at Heart and the Hug and Pint as well, which I think is sold out. It's been sold out. And
is that the only Pains of Being Pure gig that you're supporting, just in Glasgow? You're not doing Old Woolen, are you?
No, we're just doing the Hug and Pint.
Okay. Yeah, because what happened to the Primitives one that's supposed to be at the Cabin Club in Liverpool? Is that still happening?
Yeah, one of the members got sick and had to cancel last minute, but I'm not sure if we're doing another. I don't think they're rescheduling it. They might do though. They might. I don't know.
Okay, but they've still got a lot. So before the year is over, and I've got to say, this postcard, actually, I've just seen it now. This postcard that came with it's exclusive to Mono. I think it's exclusive to Monorail.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. I've got to say hello to Geordie because that's a brilliant postcard there.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And I've got to see you again because I was so rushing to get back to the station. I haven't asked you to sign my album, so next time.
Oh no.
I would. Yeah. So right, um, the new album. Do you want to just sort of like tell our viewers to, it's out now, so make sure you buy them. Just promote a bit about the new album.
Yeah, so it's out now on Slumberland's Get Wax. I'm not entirely sure if you can get it on Bandcamp anymore. I think you can. I'm not sure where it's like sold out or anything, but yeah, it's out now. It's on Bandcamp, and Spotify and everything. Yep.
Yeah, I've got because there's a lot of Filipino music fans that are into indie pop, like Tallulah Gosh and all the bands that Amelia Fletcher was involved in. The Filipinos just love that kind, and I'm sure they love Josie as well because they're Swedish, right? Is it Swedish?
They're from Copenhagen.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. So all the French indie pop as well. So Slumberland Records is in America, so they can easily um, buy it from there because a lot of the Filipinos who are in America, I know that they're fans of this kind of music as well. And at the moment, I believe it's a bit difficult if it's coming from the UK. It's a bit difficult to post it to America. So Slumberland Records are there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course in the UK you can get it from Skepwax, or go to your gigs, of course. Yeah. Well, I haven't thanked your dad actually because thank you so much to Mark. Because you know what I did before is I did like a group chat on Facebook, but I didn't send.
No.
So I thought, okay, I'm gonna do it individually, and I'm glad that your dad replied to my message. And he said yes, he will do it. Right. I know we've been talking for nearly an hour now, but I've got 4 more questions, regular questions that I always ask the guests. One of them is I haven't seen you do it, but do you sometimes do a bit of twirling? Or do you know with the
I am rubbish at that. I cannot do that.
Is that not one of the things? Is that not one of the
I have learned to do it quite good, but I don't know if I would ever do
it. Because at rock school, does Leslie not teach you about your twirling sticks?
I think I did once because I was trying to do it, and she was like, "That is not how you do that." And then she taught me the way, and I was like, "Oh, interesting."
Well, this secret band that you're going to be, that hopefully we'll get to hear soon, and Eva's going to be drumming. Do you think you'll be doing some of that?
Maybe.
Oh.
I'll definitely be doing very, very crazy drumming.
Oh, right.
I'll be doing lots of crazy bass with the rat pedal.
Wow. Well, I hope you'll post about it soon. And I'm really looking forward to that one. But the next question is drumming heroes.
We're thinking about this. There's so many. I really love, obviously the shop assistant drummer, of course. I really love Mo Tucker from the Velvet Underground. I just love her style. It's like so good. And who else? I love Karen Carpenter. Karen Carpenter is such a great drummer.
Keith Umbrellas as well is a really good drummer.
Yeah.
I covered one of the Umbrella songs once on drums, and it was a great one to play. I love his drum style.
So Keith Ferris, yeah. he's amazing. He was also a NASA drummer before, and I said to him, "We've got to do it again," because I forgot to ask him where did the name the Umbrellas come from. He's such a lovely kid. I really like Keith as well, and also the guys from Chime School.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're great.
Yeah, and three of them. Yeah, three of them are drummers.
Yeah, he plays drums in Seablight.
Oh, so he does. He does.
Well, Andy was actually. It was Andy who told me about it because when I saw them in Liverpool and I asked for a photo with the drummer, Andy said, "I'm a drummer too." and I think not the bass player, but the guitarist. He said Andy said that, and he's a drummer too.
Yeah.
So we tried to have like 3 guests in one show, but they've been so busy. And then when they were on, they were at Glasgow Spot. I talked to them and I said, "We'll get it so like arrange someday." So like, yeah, because I think they've seen Keith's episode. And they wanted to do the same as Keith as well. So, yeah, I've noticed that you're into the Umbrellas. I believe they're coming back.
Yeah, I heard they've got a second album, maybe.
Yeah,
that's really exciting. They're one of my favorite bands.
Oh, right. And of course, you know Otto Camper, right? I think that's it was also the Umbrellas who helped them.
Yeah. I've heard some. Yeah, I heard like they were. I think they were at one of their gigs or something like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Then they got together because of their mutual love for the Umbrellas.
Yeah. Because we heard a lot of Camper from the Umbrellas when we supported the Umbrellas in Mono last year. So.
Yeah. You should all be sort of like having a festival, or like, you know, Time School, Auto Camper, the Umbrellas, yourself.
Yeah.
All these. Yeah.
Maybe awesome, actually.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty cool.
Well, next one is I know we've only been playing for 2.5 years. But Grace, have you ever had a disaster, like a drumming disaster?
Actually, I had a drumming disaster in Manchester. Both me and the drummer from Josie, Anton, we were both told that there would be a drum kit there at the venue. Yeah. And that there would be equipment and everything there. So we were just told to bring breakables, and we did. We brought our breakables, and we came in, and half the drum kit was missing. And we're like, what are we going to do? So we were panicking. We were running around trying to figure out what to do. We managed to get a drum kit, but that was probably the most chaotic gig of the tour. Like that was a pretty big drumming disaster.
Oh. So who provided the rest of the kit?
We managed to. The rep had to go out into the centre of Manchester and get some, and I was like, "Oh, I feel so bad. This is the most chaotic stuff ever." But it was just crazy.
Which reminded me, the drummer of the Bodines. I think if he had been there, I don't know whether he actually went to the show, because I told him about you. And because he lives nearby, I said to him, "You've got to see this band. You've got to see the chords." But then he said, "Are you going to be there?" And I said, "No, because unfortunately I'm going to be in Glasgow." So I'm not sure whether he actually went to the gig. But if he was there, you know, he could have helped, because he's just nearby. Again, this is like an 80s band. They're called the Bodines, and they're absolutely amazing as well. You know, so if you want to check them out, but they don't play anymore. He's got a new band now called Altazuma, and they're awesome as well. They did the first gig a few weeks ago, and I saw them, and he's really good. But anyways, yeah, that's just I wish I was there though. I mean, I love Glasgow, but I wish I'd seen the Manchester one because it seems like there's a lot of things that happen there.
Yeah, it was quite a chaotic night.
It was such a chaotic night. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
But it was fun though. Like
yeah,
it
was
all
so much
seemed
fun.
to turn out like a really good night.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And it was sold out as well, so there were lots of people there. So
Yeah. Our whole UK tour was actually sold out for 2 dates, which were weekdays that had.
It was like a Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, like 8 and 6 tickets left, which is
that's
crazy. So it was a really busy, just such a fun tour. Like it's just amazing.
Yeah, one thing I forgot to check before doing the show is you did Rough Trade, right?
Yeah.
And it was an acoustic.
Yes.
I believe. What's that like? Because seeing you with how energetic you are, and like, so was there a drum kit there or?
No, it was literally just Eva on acoustic guitar and me on a tambourine. We didn't even have a mic. No. So it was so strange. It was like the complete opposite of what it usually is. Yeah, it was really good. It was really nice.
We were worried at first, like, about doing it because we were like, oh, this is so not us to do, like, an acoustic set because we are really fast and loud. But it ended up turning out really nice. Like, it was really busy as well, and it was just such a nice vibe, and it was just, yeah, we definitely do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's one thing that I need to check that out. I'm sure someone must have recorded the acoustic set.
Yeah.
And hopefully because I was just thinking about it today. I was like, what would that be like being acoustic? I just can't imagine it, with your drumming.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you're going to be doing like an acoustic tour or something like that, touring the album, but not the same as, maybe that's something to look forward to next year. So it's something different, like a bit quiet than the usual. So right. Well, last question for you is I know you're very, very young, but you've been, you've done it for 2.5 years, and you've been so busy, and you've traveled all over the UK and abroad as well. You've been outside the UK. What would be your advice to aspiring drummers, or musicians in general?
Just be loud and good, and don't listen to anyone who tries to tell you to change your style.
Yeah.
Or just like, don't let anyone if you like to drum in a certain style or loudness or quietness, just do what you want to do.
Have you been given advice when you were just starting?
For me, yes. I was quite a soft drummer, and everyone was like, you need to hit them harder, and I was like, oh, no. I think I have just like subconsciously gotten a bit louder and started hitting them a lot harder because I was playing like really softly. I don't know why. I think I was just that's just kind of how I played, but that was the most advice that I got was play harder, you need to hit them harder.
But would you say that you have definitely your confidence level
definitely
have gone up from your very
definitely, yeah.
And I've noticed also that you talk a bit now, Eva, because I think before you'll just sing.
Yeah. I never know what to say when I'm on stage, and then I end up saying something. I'm like, oh God, why did I say that? It just like came out. But yeah, I try and say a bit more of it.
No, it's good because I really like it when musicians or when bands do a bit of interaction with the audience and say a few things. And there's another question I wanted to ask you because I know that you always do cover versions at the end. So these are all your favorite songs
Yes.
Is anyone, any band or anything, or any maybe a fan have asked you, can you do this? In, in
In
Um,
Coventry, the first time we played in Coventry, um, Joe Columbia that
just dropped in.
it just dropped in. He was like, "Oh, you have to play the shop assistants cover. You have to play the shop assistants cover." And he was asking us to play the shop assistants cover, which we played, and he just loved it. That's one off the top of my head. Is there any other ones? There was one time we played a set, and everyone was asking us to come back on and play one more, and they were all asking us to play Monster Pussy by the Vaselines.
Yeah.
But you already know how to do it, so
Yeah, because
yeah,
we'd covered both of them before. So when did we cover the shop assistants one? I don't want to be friends with you by the shop assistants.
Oh yeah. I love that song.
I've gone blank. What's the name of it? We were just talking about it.
Postcards
from Scotland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, that parquet courts that you did, because it really suited your voice.
Thank you.
I actually, when I went to the Sheffield gig, I got back home and I searched YouTube for that song, that Pocket Court song. And I was thinking, it suited your voice better. It's more, I just feel like this is more your song. It's more your song than yeah. Well, thank you so much to both of you, and thank you to your dad and to your mom, Lou. I was like, for letting you do this, and I really hope to see you both again. And
thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I was like, I am grateful, really, because sometimes I see you, it's like I don't know what to say, and then of course there are fans waiting as well. I'm like that with when I go to a gig, and then I saw the musicians after, and then all I want, okay, I'll just have a photo and signatures, and that's it. I'm going because I don't want the fans to wait, because there's always people wanting to speak to you, and what I find is they have more things to say than me. So thank you so much. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And see you again soon.
Yes.
Take care and good luck. You really are amazing. I mean, definitely you're going to be the famous people from Invicip. So see you soon.
Bye.
You.
Bye. Oh, thank you so much, the chords, Grace and Eva, for doing Ask the Drummer. And I know they've been so busy, and God, it's just absolutely amazing. I love those kids, and if you haven't heard of them, like they said earlier, and they've just released. Oh, sorry, they've just released their debut album. It's a self-titled debut album, The Chords, without an H. Make sure that it's because the other one is like from the 70s, I believe, 70s, 80s, and they're a mod band. But anyways, yeah. So you can probably, if you Google them and then look for record shops that will do it. Grace said earlier that maybe not on Bandcamp, but I got this one from Mono. Kingby Records, not Kingby, sorry, Piccadilly Records will have it. I've just seen it today. I saw their email. But anyways, again, thank you to Johnny. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm doing okay, Johnny. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching us live. Right, that's it for me for today. Like I said, I mean, Glasgow, I was there. It was so amazing. Everything about it. I mean, not everything, because I did have some, I don't want to say bad experiences, but unexpected experiences in Glasgow. One thing that I've learned is I should always check the weather forecast. Um, although, like my husband or my tech support said, even if you know the weather, what the weather's going to be like, you're not going to be canceling the gigs, the things that you wanted to see in Glasgow anyway. So yeah, he's right. Anyways, um, I'll be back next week. It's gonna be a Monday again because there's another gig that I wanted to go to on Sunday, and there's a good fair that I'm going to go to on Sunday. So it's another busy day on Sunday. So it will be on a Monday afternoon or Monday evening. No, Monday afternoon next week. But for now, thank you. I'm gonna say thanks once again to Grace and Eva. The chords, it means it came from corduroy, because they love corduroy. And so, yeah, my head is just going. But thank you. See you all next week. And as always, love music, love life, love drummers. The chords, I do love these kids. They're so amazing. And I'll see you all again. Oh yeah, I just want to say that if you're in Paisley or anywhere near Paisley, Glasgow, Edinburgh, they're playing on Halloween, and this is with Cherry Love. I wish I could go, but I can't. And like I said earlier, I mean, it's not my favorite time of the year, so I'll see them some other time. Right, that's it. See you again next week. Bye for now. Bye.